back to College Conversations. I'm Dr. Fedor, and I help you navigate college. Please remember to hit subscribe, like, and share this video with other students who might also need similar help. For more detailed help, check out my course on Udemy, College 101, How College Works, where I go into more detail about how to go through your college degree more efficiently and more effectively. Many students have reached out to me to ask me how to make a good impression on their professors. They feel like nobody notices them. They want to make a good impression, and they feel that that will come in handy when it comes time to figure out their class participation grade. They want to be thought of fondly by their professors. So here are some tips to help you stand out to your instructors. The first tip I will have is to be fully present when you go to class. Now, this is assuming you're going to class, you're an in-person class. So you want to dress professionally, really be present, be in the moment, just get that visual, you're on their radar, and you can do that by dressing professionally, maybe sitting toward the front of the class and sitting in the same seat or close to it. I know it's not always possible. Sit in the same spot all the time and just really be present in the class. So that's first number one. You just want to get on their radar visually. Secondly, really participate in class. You want to ask questions. If you're divided up into groups, maybe be a group leader. That's another good way to get noticed. Volunteer to write the ideas on the whiteboard, or volunteer to present the ideas that your group came up with. Anything that gets you a little bit more one-on-one time with the professor, that will get you noticed. Tip number 3, when you communicate, think about what you're going to say ahead of time. With your emails, you want to be clear, concise, be professional with your emails. You don't want to be remembered for the student who always sent you sloppy emails full of typos. That's a good way to be remembered, but you don't want to be remembered for something negative. You want to be remembered for leaving a positive impression. Getting back to one of my tips, number 1, you want to volunteer for things. So maybe if there's you're collecting names for a special project, or you're collecting names or collecting emails for something to follow up on. Anything that you can help out the professor with, that's a good way to be noticed. Listen to what they're saying during the lectures and during the class time. If there's something that they need a little extra help with, or something that's happening in college, talk to them after class. That's a good way to be noticed, a good way to make a positive impression. And lastly, and maybe most importantly, when you have time, because I don't want you to be rushed, stop by their office. You don't need to make an appointment, although you could make an appointment, but stop by their office hours just to say, I really enjoyed your class today, and here's why, and give an example. And if there's something that you thought of, maybe you thought of a question afterwards as you were walking to your next class. Oh, you know what? And that made me think of this. And so, I was wondering what would happen if this happened. Ask a question about something that occurred during class. But basically, be yourself. Act genuinely interested in the class, in the program, in the college. Or if you have a shared interest, a lot of students have that shared interest in sports or teams or something with their professors. And that's good too. But anything that you can be genuine about and show that, that you have a connection. So stopping by office hours to say that you really enjoyed today's class, it sounds like something small, but that really does mean a lot to all of your professors. So those are my tips. Send me an email. Let me know how it's going. I hope you can all make a positive impression on your professors. Let me know how that goes. And remember to keep learning.